Hello, it's Sunday, time for a beer. Well, today I don't have any of my own. Well, I have some of my sour, but I don't fancy that right now. But I did receive a parcel earlier in the week from Mr. Rick Shaw, and this is the stout from it. 5%, bottle conditioned. Brew a bit Rick Shaw, I believe is the channel name, if you know it. He also sent me an old ale, 7.3%. And a Belgian triple at 7.6%. So you can understand why on a Sunday afternoon I decided to go for the stout. So let's get a glass. What glass shall we use? Oh, use this. My reviewing glass kind of thing. So she's quite tight. It's been sat resting for a couple of days. So let's give it an open. Nice hiss. A little bit of gun smoke. Ooh. That smells the bee's knees. Yeah, a nice aroma of that. Let's get it poured. Ooh, look at that. Nice chocolatey head. Look at it. Lovely roasty caramelly head. Yeah, certainly getting that almost roasty smell, a little touch of chocolate I think in there. So, cheers everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope you're all enjoying your weekend. This. Lovely. Absolutely lovely, spot on. Nice little touch of roastiness there. Not too strong. Hint of coffee, hint of chocolate. Sorry, I'm going to put the heat on because I'm freezing again. Wind's blowing through there, so there's going to be a bit of a hiss. I'm going to stand up anyway because I'm going to look at this. Look at that. It's good carbonation. The head's not holding incredible, but it's there. If you see, you can swish it around a bit and nice lacing and colouring. Yeah, first thing, sort of coffee roasty taste follows into chocolate. And me, yep, definitely got the carb in there. Finishes back end dried. Almost not clean. I mean, there's a slight covering of the palate, but certainly you're wanting more. That's for definite. I'm wanting more of this. This is lovely, sir. So I'm going to top that up. I'll no doubt be drinking. I mean, look at the colour of that. Yeah. Dark as dark can be. Lovely. So, it's Sunday. I'm going to stand, I think. I've been sitting a bit this week. Oh, that was so nice. Yeah, so that noise now, I've got the heat on because I am nethered. It's like 1 degree, 0, -1, somewhere around there at the minute. Not happy. I hate cold. I really hate cold weather. I much prefer deserts, etc. I've knocked the heater off now. Put that back on. I still haven't brewed. Nothing. Not brewed at all. And I keep sitting down. I'm going to do it, but it's weather. I mean, to be fair, the schools were closed Monday, Tuesday, so I had to homeschool. Hey, if that doesn't drive anyone to drink, I don't know what does. God, hard graft. Being a teacher, I remember doing it, the homeschooling, before when my youngest got sent home and had to self-isolate because one of the teachers tested positive, and we had 2 weeks of it, and oh god, I was dead by the end of it. So just 2 days this time. Wednesday then went to work. Thursday just kind of disappeared. Same with Friday. And yesterday we had the Liverpool game. That was early doors, early kickoff. So I just never got round to sorting it, and the weather's been crap, and we've had snow since, well, we started snow since Sunday evening. There's still bits there, it's still freezing over and such, and you just don't want to come out here. You really don't, unless you're going for a beer. I don't mind coming out here to drink a beer, but coming out here to get prepped and get things cleaned up. I don't really need to get it clean, it's just getting it out into the house ready, getting all the ingredients sorted, and I'll have to have this door open because it's just such a small, tight area to do anything. I have to put things outside, pop the door open, have room to manoeuvre, and not in this weather. It's just too cold. So I really haven't done anything again to do with brewing. But I'm so happy to have got these. It came as a surprise. Friday, I think it was, yeah. It was Friday evening, weirdly. It was just like, wife said, "You're knocking at the door, you're knocking on something." "No, there's someone at the door." And she went and opened the door into the porch, and there was a box. She's like, "What you been buying now?" Oh God, I don't even remember. What's all about that? Ooh, that might be beer mail. Hold on. So thank you, Rick. Very, very much appreciated. Really looking forward to trying the other two now, especially after trying this. Because this is lovely. This is really lovely. I have to make an apology. I haven't watched any videos for a while. I haven't watched any videos brewing for a while. I haven't. I've just kind of gone with beer apart from drinking it. Certainly the brewing bit and the making beer and all that, I've gone kind of off the boil since December. I need to get going again. A bit of warm weather. Next week's meant to be up to 12 degrees. Yeah, that's more like it. That's almost like summer weather for Whitby. So I'll be starting to think about. Oh, I think I'll sit down now. Sit down. Starting to think about summer beers, spring beers, sort of spring bitter and things like that. So might do. I won't be doing a mild again for a while. That was nice. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed that. But I think it's time for the spring. What's the spring beer? Have I got the recipe? There's a spring ale, isn't there, in here? I might have a go do that. I do it pretty much every year, I know. It's not very much of a change for me, is it? I know. Sorry, Graham. Stealing your thunder there. But it just shows. Right, spring beer. Pear malt, 4 kilos. Yeah, I can do that. Munich malt, 500 grams. Yeah, I can do that. Galaxy, White Eye. I can do the Galaxy, no problem. White Eye. Yeah, I can find something to pour in there. And why use Thames Valley Ale? Well, I can just, SO4 or something. Yeah, there we go. Zingy citrus flavours and aromas from the Galaxy White Eye help make this a particularly refreshing beer with a balanced malty finish. There we go. Nice and easy. Let's sort of ease myself back into the brewing work. Be a nice quick beer to do and shouldn't take too long, really, should it? So I will. I'm definitely making an effort this week. This week I will. It's fucking school holidays, isn't it? I was going to say I have no issues, no problems, but that's school holidays. On Monday I have to take the eldest through to the hospital, to the paediatrician. He had a bit of a meltdown just before his mocks when he found out that his GCSEs had been cancelled and his mocks would count, and he was having to do them at home, and I was to be invigilating, and found out friends were going to be cheating, but I wasn't going to be letting him cheat, and he kind of had a meltdown and had this thing where he thought he couldn't swallow and got himself to hospital, and well, it all turned out to be a bit of. So we've got to go see the paediatrician as a sort of a reassessing what's happened and how he's been and such. So that's Monday. That's that out of the question then. Tuesday. Yeah, I might see if I can get. No, because that means I have to get ready. Well, if I get back in time Monday, I might get ready Monday for Tuesday brew. Because Wednesday going to work, then Thursday, Friday I'm free again. Kind of got the the youngest, as well as the eldest, off school. So I will do. I'll try. And yesterday, football. That's it, really, isn't it? If you any Liverpool fans watching, we've got to face it. End of the season, really. We'll be aiming for top 4, not the title again. All fell apart yesterday in 7 minutes. Unbelievable. And it was there for us to see, because remember the Aston Villa game when we lost 7-2, they just fell apart then. They are a flimsy team at times, and that 7-2 against Aston Villa, that was with pretty much our full team at the time, wasn't it? I don't think we certainly didn't have the injuries we have now, so there was no excuses back then, but that flimsiness, that mindset, I think, was in there, and I don't know what it is, but yeah, it was depressing yesterday watching. I mean, that first goal, the Firmino world class assist, that the little back heel, the flicking back heel, that was incredible stuff. And then the goal, just the way he just placed it, little backlift, very little backlift, little time for it really, when he just placed it perfectly. So all of a sudden you think, yes, they can get an easy 1-0 win here. We've been on top of the game this whole game really, and then 7 minutes of madness and it's all gone. So yeah, not brilliant, but what can you say? Took 30 years to win it. I wasn't expecting to get it next year straight after. So the first one took 30 years. I'll say it is what it is, and we go again. Maybe next year. Blah blah blah, usual stuff. Anything else to talk about? No, because it's just not done it. I've just walking. Yes, the walking. I really haven't done it this week at all. The only time I did hit my actual 14,300 for the day was the day at work. Other than that, I don't like being out in it. It's just, and I haven't got the boots. My boots my shoes need a resoling. Well, they're not shoes, they're boots, but they're like posh boots kind of thing. They need resoling because they got holes in. Mate, and they're flat leather, so they're not the greatest for walking on ice and snow. My boots that I use for walking, they're also leather flat sole. I was meant to get them done. I was going to get leather rubber soles sort of stuck onto them for the winter, and campers have been shut for God knows how long now, since about November, isn't it? I haven't been able to that, so you just don't want to go out. I was supposed to go out with wellies, but even they're not the greatest at grips. I just hate it. I just hate it. Plonk me in the fucking desert and I'm happy. Somewhere warm and I'll be happy. Just I don't like cold, and I don't do cold if I can help it. I get all grumpy and just. But anyway, just going to recap. We've been talking now for nearly a quarter of an hour, so I'll leave it there. But I want to say once again, thank you very much to Mr. Rickshaw for this. I'm going to go sit now and enjoy the rest of it. It's warming up nicely now as well. Been in my hand. So I'll have one last little discussion about it. Yeah, the aroma's still the same pretty much. A bit more to it. I was getting hints of coffee and chocolate just a smidgen before, but now definitely there's a bit more malty body to it. Taste, the bitterness starts to build a bit more when you're drinking it, so it starts very nice. It's very nice now, but it starts off very light bitterness just there. You're noticing more the coffee and the chocolate, and the bitterness starts to build over time as you're drinking it. So hence, you get that little bit of bitterness, and you're like, oh, I'll have a bit more to ease that bitterness a bit. And that's how I find a good beer works for me. You get that little bit of bitterness, back taste, and then you want more clear it because you had that lovely flavour, the chocolate and roastiness flavour, which has dried off again. So you keep re-topping in. Next thing you know, you're 8 pints down and singing about Wizard's staff has a knob on the end and things like that. So, yes, a lovely beer. Thank you, Mr. Rickshaw. Oh, yeah. We've got this far. So I'll say it. Thanks for watching. Oh, just to say, I might add a little extra on the end. I did start. I wanted to do, what's his name? Something Lowe, Michael Lowe, blah, blah, blah. The fellow who did the Mr. Men. Arthur Lowe, yes, from Dad's Army, and did the Mr. Men themes. I wanted to do an intro using his voice, try and do an impression of him to do an intro for this, but it's just how shit. But I'm going to stick it on the air, see what you think. If you got this far, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. Here we go, Sunday afternoon. Mr. Anderson, the W beer. Thankfully, he received a parcel earlier in the week from Mr. Rickshaw. A stout.